I cannot believe I had Greeny Peak on a weekend all to myself. I had this whole place all to myself. Where is everybody? What's everybody doing? I got a little nervous because as I was coming up, there's a crap ton of people camped down at the bottom as you start to come up to Greeny Peak. There's nobody up here. I had one side by side come up, take in the view, and then leave. That's it. Had the place all to myself. So, yeah, what am I doing? I'm currently in New Mexico, Red River, New Mexico to be exact. And Kara is in right now Northern California, and just her and Danielle are having an amazing time. And since they're out doing their own thing, I wanted to kind of go on my own trip. So I am solo for the next 4 days. Today I'm going to make my way across northern New Mexico and end up camping in Colorado, and then spend several days just exploring new areas of Colorado, southern Colorado, that I've never been before. Well, it is 7:20 and I'm on the move. The time change difference, I never get used to that, especially that first night. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. Of course, the sun was starting to rise. I wanted to get the sunrise shots, but I went to bed stupid early last night. I think I was asleep before 10, which was 11 my time. But pro tip, if you are overlanding through the mountains, pay attention to the elevation of your first night's camp. I was at 11,200 feet up at the top of Greeny Peak, and that's not bad for me. Everybody is different. Some people, 8,000 feet is like, I can't breathe, and some people, 13,000, 14,000 feet is fine. So everybody's different. But especially if you don't live in the mountains, pay attention to that elevation the first night. Don't recommend, probably camping that first night above 10,000 feet. I made the mistake a couple years ago of camping above 13,000 feet our very first night in Colorado, and that was the worst night's sleep ever. Because you couldn't breathe just to turn over in your bed. Just climbing up into your tent just took all the oxygen from you. So just be mindful of the elevation where your first night's camp is. Otherwise, it could suck. Well, my goal for the day is just to explore. I've been up here on Greeny Peak many times. It's my go-to spot for when I'm heading to Colorado, but I'm not in a hurry today. I just want to get to Colorado, cross into Colorado for camp. So I'm going to explore some more trails up here along Greeny Peak that I've never been on before, see if I can find other campsites for future trips for our Patreon subscribers, and then go explore some BLM land along the Royal Gorge. Is it Royal Gorge? I think Royal Gorge. I may correct myself later, but I think it's the Royal Gorge. And I from satellite imagery, it looks like there's some potential for some killer campsites over there. So this trail is brand new. Never been on it before. We'll see what we can find here. But then I want to cross over and just start making my way kind of northwest through, I think, the Carson National Forest. I think that's what that is in that area. And see what I can find there. And then cross over to Colorado. I've got a couple spots marked on water because I would love to camp on water tonight. So that's the goal. Alright, we're back on new stuff. This is going to loop around and connect me to the other side of that tree. That hill climb was a lot of fun. It was better than I thought it was going to be. We're good. Here's another pro tip for you. If you drive a solid front axle vehicle, particularly a Jeep, if you have a solid front axle vehicle, it doesn't matter if you are going to be doing super technical stuff and need all the articulation and stuff that you can get. Disconnect your sway bar. It will make the ride on the bumpy stuff a lot more comfortable. So I'm not even aired down. I'm like 37 psi. I did adjust my shocks to make the ride more supple, more plush, and disconnected my sway bar so it's not tossing me everywhere. The axle has room to flex without tossing the body around. So there you go. If you have IFS, ignore everything I just said. But if you have a solid front axle, disconnect your sway bar. This right here is a nice campsite if you just need someplace quick. Just pull off. We stayed here in 2019, I think. It was a good spot. Nice view. Beautiful. Beautiful. I am super pumped about today because I think there's going to be a ton of variety. This is absolutely gorgeous here in this section of the National Forests. Then we're going to get over to BLM land and the Red River Gorge area, and then into the other side of that and the other National Forest. And I just think there's going to be a lot of variety today. I'm pumped. This is just beautiful. as nice and wide and graded as this road is, the washboards on it are horrible. So I have aired down just to make it more bearable. Actually, I'm in the process of airing down. I've got some new tire deflators that I can put on and drive with them on while they are down. So I'll show you those. They're freaking sweet. Oh dang. I saw this little offshoot from the main road and thought I'd check it out. Look at this campsite. Man, this is beautiful. Got room for, I don't know, 4 or 5 rigs. Flat spots for tents. Beautiful stream to enjoy the sounds. This is awesome. Oh, definitely marking this one for future reference. I would love to stay here. So while I'm stopped, here's the new tire deflators. They're these guys. And what makes these special is you can dial in the PSI and it's accurate. So I've got it set on 18 PSI now. But it's JT Brooks. You can get them off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. But you can drive with them on. They're freaking awesome. Where am I? Oh, I'm all at 18. So I'm gonna take them off. I'm coming into the little town of Cuesta. Q-U-E-S-T-A. This is normally on our stopover here. We hit the highway and go north straight into Colorado. Not today. Today, heading south and then west and then northwest. All new things. Can't wait. I don't have very far to go down the highway, so I'm not bothering airing up my tires. Shouldn't be, but I don't know, maybe 5 miles. And then I'll turn off onto to go see the Rio Grande River Gorge. Not suitable for passenger cars. Good. I actually was wrong a minute ago. I said I was going into BLM land. I'm not. This is still National Forest. I thought this was BLM land, but I was wrong. I can see why I got this confused with BLM land, because this looks like BLM land, not National Forest. I mean, there are some short trees, but when I think BLM land, this is what I think of. Okay, well, I knew there would be some campsites along this bluff line, but this is real nice. It's not quite, you know, on the bluff, but gosh, the view here is incredible. See if I can get down here without stabbing my toe on a cactus or slipping. Wow. That's the Rio Grande River down there. And this is such a stark contrast to where I was this morning. God, it's gorgeous. It's just all gorgeous. It's really the little tiny cactus, since I wear sandals year-round. When I'm doing this sort of thing, it's the little cactus, like these guys right here. Whoa. It's these that I worry about. Just casually walking along and stabbing a big toe into it. Oh gosh, the campsite's really cool. Lots of flat ground. Firing. I mean, some okay trees for hammocks, but nice view. God, this is such a cool trail. Just skirts this ridge line here. And look at that. Multiple places to camp along it. This trail kind of ends here at this campsite, which, I mean, you could only fit 2, maybe 3 rigs with rooftop tents in here. But I think as far as the views go, this may take it. All right, it's now 10:40. This is what I came here for. This is what I came to find. So, time to get back on the main trail and head to Taos. I saw, I can't remember if it was a video or, I think it was a YouTube video. And the subject of it was, are these places getting too crowded? You know, the whole, because of COVID, everybody getting out again. Is it returning to normal? Is it still high? And I think so far this trip is proving, depends on where you go. I've seen no one, like very few people, none on the actual trails. So, and it's a weekend. That's what's bonkers. And Red River, New Mexico, you know, it's not as popular of a destination as, say, Ouray or Silverton, Colorado. I guarantee you, if I had been in the Ouray area, in the San Juans in Colorado, it would, yeah, I bet it was packed. I bet it's packed right now. So, there are so many places that you can go and not see people. If that's your goal, is to just get away and not see people. There's lots of places you can go. You just got to avoid the major places, the popular places. I mean, there's a lot of people missing out by going to all the popular places. I don't know, they're popular for a reason, but people are missing out because there's so much more to see and do and explore and experience. If you go into the popular places, then you're upset with all the crowds, well, that's on you. because they're popular. Of course, there's crowds. I'm assuming this is the main way out, so should be nice and smooth and easy. It is 1 o'clock now, and I've gotten everything I needed at the grocery store. I've had a delicious lunch at Jalapeno's Mexican Cafe. Some street tacos are really good. And topped off with fuel. Now I'm ready to go see more amazing things. Sorry for not, like filming the restaurant and stuff. I don't do that. This road is insanely long and straight. Alright, we're turning off on dirt. I'm excited. Let's see where this goes. This little series of Forest Service roads that I'm jumping on is part of Lifestyle Overland's High Country Trail that he recorded last year. I think last year. So I'm using bits and pieces of it because I know it's been documented in this campsite later on that he's marked and stuff, so it's a very helpful resource. Driving through the mountains like this when there's no one else around, I just think there should be more wildlife. I just think it should be very common to see herds of deer and elk and bear. Where are they? I mean, all these beautiful meadows and valleys and stuff, they should be there. Where are they? This valley is beautiful. There should be a herd of elk out there. Somewhere. Just grazing. Moose? Where's the moose? It's beautiful. Well, finally saw wildlife. I think that was a pronghorn antelope. And just out here all by himself, just like me. It's very cool. I mean, he was very curious. Like, just was walking toward me to see what is that? What is this person? What is that thing doing? God, that was awesome. I came over a hill and everything changed. Trees came back. Terrain got a little more rugged. Very cool. Well, I'm officially in Colorado now. I'm very disappointed that there wasn't a welcome to Colorado sign. The only sign was that you're leaving the Carson National Forest. So, thanks New Mexico for telling me. What's up, Colorado? You don't care? You don't want to greet us? And now that I'm in Colorado, Gold Camp. I don't think it's going to be too hard. I've got a couple campsites marked just right up the road here. And then across the highway, there's an area with a lake. I really want to check that out, unless one of these two campsites coming up are just epic. I really want to check out this other area. And I've still got plenty of daylight left, so why not? Well, someone's in that campsite, so that's a definite no. It's pretty. Looks like that person's been there a while. Well, the lake is beautiful, but there's no camping down here. That's a bummer. I was really hoping you could camp on it. That's all right. I got other spots. Well, I didn't expect to find this at the end of the dead-end road, but there's a yurt. I don't know if you can rent that from the Forest Service or what, but there's a yurt. Well, this is a site that I found just looking at satellite imagery. I mean, it's small. That's all I need. Got the water right there. Yeah, I think I'm going back into this. Well, I just pulled my Jeep down here where it was level. I'll just open the tent right there. I mean, there's some real potential for some wildlife here. But let's go check out the water. Oh, it's beautiful. Wish I could get right here on this bluff line so I could see down it, but this'll do. Well, you know what doesn't work well above 10,000 feet? I think we're at, I think I'm like 10,500-ish, 10.4 something. Butane thermocells. I got it to light once, but it won't stay. Okay. Guess it'll be a night in the tent. Well, to help with the mosquitoes, I have changed clothes into long sleeves and pants, so leaves less exposed. Seems to be helping. I wake up in the morning and the next video from this trip has me with mosquito bites all over my face, and then you'll know why. For dinner, I'm keeping it simple because I don't want to cook the mosquitoes. So chicken salad that I got at the grocery store in Taos, and some smoky bacon crab dip because it was on sale, and some pineapple. Okay. It'll do. I was gonna cook a steak, but no. Morning. It's just such a peaceful place, being in the mountains. I mean, the only sounds are the stream in the canyon and the birds. It's just so peaceful. Unfortunately, I cannot stay here all day. I'm curious to see what else we can find today. My route today is a little over 100 miles, not including getting out of here. I think a lot of that is kind of graded Forest Service road, just from what I can tell on the map. So I don't think it's going to be, 100 hard miles. That's my plan, after I finish my delicious breakfast. The plan for today is to head north through the Rio Grande National Forest and end up somewhere around Baxterville, depending on what time I get there. May camp just south of there, may camp north of there. So we'll just see how it goes. It depends on how many amazing things we find today, how many stops I choose to make. I know we are going alongside a river for a good portion of the day, and I have my pack raft with me. So if there's an opportunity to float, I'm taking it. And I hope there is. That's why I brought it. We'll see. before you travel in the summertime, especially out west, but no matter where you go, make sure you know what the burn ban status is. I just passed 2 campers with full-on campfires going this morning, and we are at the end of July in Colorado. There are no open fires allowed. Propane fire pits, that's all you got. I'm just shocked that they're here in Colorado at the end of July. It is super dry and they've got campfires going. I mean, that's literally how you burn down the forest. So dumb. Don't do that. Check the burn ban status before you come. Alright, got aired up, hitting the highway. Now the priority is gas. And it was getting stupid hot, so I changed clothes. It amazes me. It was 42 degrees when I woke up this morning. But as soon as that sun comes out, man, it gets hot here fast. I'm not sure if it's because you're closer to the sun. I don't think that's really a thing. But maybe. Wow, beautiful river. Now the question is there gas in this little community here? I hope so. Well, I pulled into this little welcome center thing here in Horta to ask them where the nearest gas station was. They were supposed to open at 9. It's now 9:20. So I sat there on their Wi-Fi, which was nice. Got to text Kara, see how they were doing. But I guess I'm just gonna make the out of the way trip and go 22 miles to get gas and then come back. That's fine. Well, that had me a little concerned. This is the only gas station in this town. It is a 24-hour credit card only, no attendant kind of gas station. And it wouldn't take either one of my debit cards. So I got it to work with a credit card. So I was very nervous that I was going to have to go somewhere else, even farther away for gas. So, but back at it now. All right, back on the trail. That only took an hour round trip to get gas. So, is what it is. Time to go find amazing things. I think they're this way. I'm going to be paralleling the Conejos River for a while, and it's gorgeous. And I just hope there's some good spots to get in it, because that would make my day. The washboards on this road are horrible. I am so glad that I decided to air down, and I'm so glad I have the really nice elk shocks that I can adjust to make nice and soft. Because if I was in just a normal, like had normal shocks, that'd be awful. That'd be awful. Just so bad. Hey, it makes something as horrible as this tolerable. I pulled into a Forest Service campground on the river. I just really needed to come check this out. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I wouldn't mind getting the pack raft out here and walking upstream just a little bit and just floating down. I mean, that could be kind of fun. But I'm not right now. We'll make a little bit further progress, because I know there's a lot more of these along the way. Nice little campground though. I mean, this spot's right here on the water. I mean, I'd stay here in a pinch for sure. There's really not anybody in here either. Probably because it's Monday. Got some cowboys moving cattle through here. That's pretty cool. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Got all the fly fishermen down there. Man, I think this is a good spot for lunch. That was just an amazing place to eat lunch. I mean, that was so beautiful. There is a reservoir around the corner from here. I'm guessing that's what feeds the stream. So we'll go check it out. If it were later in the day, I would be looking for camp around that lake. Man, that's gorgeous. But the track that I'm following, there's a lot more smaller alpine lakes further on up, so I'm anxious to check those out. See if there's maybe a camping opportunity on them. This area is a little too people-y for me, so I want to get away from the crowds. I can see why the crowds are here, because, I mean, it's worth it. Hopefully this road will take us out of the people. I mean, I can understand why that road had so much traffic on it, because crazy gorgeous, all the fishing, the lake at the end. I mean, that was pretty awesome. But I want to head north and hopefully not see anybody else the rest of the day. That'd be awesome. Leaving restricted camping area. That's good. No more restrictions. Yay! Well, I think I've successfully found where the people aren't. It's just so peaceful. When you're up here and there's no one else around, there's no other traffic, there's no side-by-side noise, there's no dust. You can hear the wind in the aspens. That is just so peaceful. Looks like we've got some raindrops coming down. Yeah, I love this. I wish there was some way for the smell to come through with this rain in the forest. Ah, it just smells amazing. I'm getting wet because I keep my windows down, but I don't care because everything just smells so fresh. It's so good. I'm sorry that you can't smell this fresh mountain air. Saw this campsite through the trees, wanted to come check it out. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Down here in the Aspens, tucked into a couple pines. There's a nice big fire ring. Very clean fire ring. Look at that, very clean. That's what I'm talking about. That's some good humans right there. Look at this. This is incredible. I would, if it was later in the day, I would totally stay here tonight. Golly. These aspens are so gorgeous. Just listen. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's incredible. When I think of Colorado mountain passes and stuff, this is the kind of trail I think of. I am loving this. It's the first time I've put it in 4-wheel drive all day. I cannot believe that I've had this trail all to myself. I mean, it has been incredible. I mean, how lucky do you have to be to have all this just to yourself? I mean, this is the best day. That's what I love so much about these solo trips. And this is my first time solo in Colorado. So this is a whole new experience. It's a whole new level of solo. Because there's not much cell signal out here. I've got my Garmin inReach in case something goes wrong. But, I mean, you talk about just feeling your soul and, oh my gosh. I'm not saying I recommend going through the mountains of Colorado by yourself, but if you have the chance and you know what you're doing and you got, you know, all the tools and precautions and stuff, highly recommend. I'm really hoping to find camp on this lake. Do you see that? That's my camp. Can you believe this? Absolutely incredible. This is awesome. Definitely gonna get the pack raft out and go spend some time on the water. Got some work to do and just chill and enjoy this. This is the best day.
Oh my gosh, there's a deer on the water. There she is. This is a whitewater raft, which means there's no rudder on it, so it does not track towards anything, but it is beating the wind pretty good. I'd rather have a paddleboard. I mean, this folds up a lot smaller, but I'd rather have the paddleboard. Well, I managed to get some work done. Heck of a view for an office. Now, I thought I'd see about just walking, just kind of hiking around the lake. I want to go see what this dam over here looks like. Well, I thought I could go around the base of the lake, but I hit basically some marshy stuff, and I didn't want to get all wet. So I climbed up the side of the hill, which, if you saw my Oahu video where I climbed up the whole side of a mountain, it was nothing compared to that. But I'm at 11,000 feet here, and oxygen is in short supply. Whew. What a view. It looks like I could have come over here and set up camp as well. I think where I am is better though. I love all the little birds skimming the surface. Look at them. There's my camp over there. That's just a really good looking setup, you know? At least I think it is. Well, I've never seen a drainage like this before. Well, that was worth it. Glad I came over here. It was beautiful. I do regret putting away the pack raft because the winds have died down and now the lake's nice and calm. But I'm hungry, so time to go back and cook dinner. I'm excited. I've got, I forgot to get something else at the grocery store. Aside for my dinner, I've got a small elk fillet and a small venison fillet. My plan was to cook one and then like some potatoes or something as a side, but I don't have a side other than chips. So I'm just gonna cook both of them and have a taste test. So we'll see. I gotta wonder why his little tail moves up every time he chirps. Like, does he have to move his tail to make that sound? I'm just curious. All right, taste test time. First the elk, because I know what it tastes like. Amazing. Now let's see how the venison compares in steak form. Oh, I may prefer the venison. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call it a tie. If I had to pick one, I could only eat one. I think I'm gonna pick the venison. There you go. Venison fillet, better than the elk fillet. Who knew? Does it get any better than this? I kind of don't think so. Good morning. I am somewhere in southern Colorado. I know I'm south of Baxterville. That's about all I know, on a beautiful lake. Today's plan is keep heading north, get to Baxterville, make my way over to Creede, and then make my way over to Silverton, or at least in that area. Because tomorrow, Kara and I are meeting up in Durango. We haven't seen each other in 3 weeks, so pretty pumped about that. Well, I thought I'd give you a quick run through of my setup for this trip. So I've been completely solo now for several days, and everything's been working fantastic. The Iceco APL 55 fridge, man, that thing, I have gone through a crap ton of dust, and that thing's handled it like a champ. The SHW drawer system in the back also handled the dust like a champ. The new iCamper BDV that I'm rocking, I guess I've slept in it probably 7 nights now, and I absolutely love it. Let me show you inside there. So come on up to my tent with me. But this is it, and there's a lot of room up here. But what I love most about it is I'm using iCamper's inflatable memory foam mattress. This thing is so comfortable. But with this deflated, I'm able to keep like so much stuff up here. I've got a fitted sheet, I've got the top sheet, I've got my quilt, and then I've got my rumple, since it's cold,
I've got 2 pillows. This one is inflatable. That's my climate pillow, most comfortable pillow ever. But all of this and the ladder goes in this extra large boot bag. It goes in here so nothing in here gets dirty. All of that stores up in here. Oh, and my little light that I got at Expo P&W, that stays in there too. But all of this stuff stays in here. So I don't have to lug a bunch of stuff up into my tent because it's just ready to go. I've just been very happy with this setup. Now, do you need this to do what I'm doing on this trip? Nope. And I'm gonna get into that more later. Is it nice to have? Yes. Do you need it? No. Absolutely not. Well, that's it. It's not even 7:30 yet. It's 7:15, and I've already had breakfast, already, had my morning business. Tent's done, I'm packed, ready to go, and 7:15. I've been waking up stupid early on this trip. I don't know if it's the time change from what I'm used to, or if it's just, I'm by myself. Might as well get up and get going. So I've been rolling out of camp stupid early, which is fine because I am anxious to see what amazing things we see today. I keep saying we. I'm by myself. There's no one else here. So I guess we is you two. Oh, I did look up the name of this reservoir, and I looked it up on Gaia, and it is, well, I don't know if you can read that there, but it's Fuchs reservoir. I'm not saying that on camera. I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced Fuchs. So there you go. That's where I am. Fuchs reservoir. Let's go. I'm curious to see what the trails are going to be like today. Don't know if it's just going to be a whole bunch of, smooth dirt road like this. And if it is, that's fine because the views are incredible. I don't know. That's part of the fun with this is not knowing and it being a surprise. And, that's why I love exploring new places because, if I went back to the Uray area, I've driven those trails many times. I know exactly what to expect. I know where to expect the technical stuff. I know where to expect the photo ops. I know all that. And that's not, it's still beautiful, but it's not as exciting as doing this and being in some place completely brand new. And I don't have a clue what's up here around the bend. Not the foggiest idea. But it just, to me, it makes it more exciting. If that makes sense. Well, I just pulled over on the side of the road for probably 15 to 20 minutes because I got a decent amount of cell signal. And so messaged Kara, sent her some photos, messaged my kids, sent them some photos. Because cell signal in southern Colorado, very difficult to come by. So if you're going to do something like this, just know that. And one thing that you do need, I mean, I guess if you don't have loved ones, you probably don't need it, but is some form of satellite communication device. Like, oh my gosh. Hold please. That is gorgeous. Man, you just go around the curve and there's an incredible view. Wow, there's still snow up there. That's crazy. Okay, let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you need some sort of satellite communications device like a Garmin InReach or a Zoleo. We have both. We prefer the Zoleo, but the InReach has been working on this trip, so yay. But, because otherwise, if I had a, vehicle failure, or if I broke a leg hiking or whatever, you'd be hiking a long way to get cell signal to get help. So the Garmin InReach or Zoleo, very, very important to have on trips like this. I'm now on a trail that's much narrower, so more two-track, still nice and smooth, but oncoming traffic would be a little more of a challenge. Well, this trail's gotten a little more interesting. It's not smooth and graded anymore. Let's talk about the things you don't need for an overlanding trip like this. First, you don't need a heavily built rig to do this. I have been in four-wheel drive maybe twice on this whole trip. The only time I ever got into four-low was on a steep downhill section. No major technical issues. Everything that I've done can be done in a bone stock, four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, with a decent amount of ground clearance. I mean, that's it. I'm not doing anything technical. So you don't need a built Gladiator on 38s to do this. My Gladiator's built the way that it is because I do love the hardcore stuff. I do love it, so I have the option to run hardcore trails when I want to. But for this type of thing, just a stock, four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, good ground clearance, decent ground clearance. You don't need like a big lift or anything. So you don't need a heavily built rig for this. I think you do need good tires. Like, I would not take a stock Jeep Wrangler Sport on street tires on a trip like this, because the odds of getting a puncture are pretty good. Definitely not something like a Subaru or a RAV4 or some other all-wheel drive vehicle that come with the lower profile street tires. I would not bring those, because in the event that you get the typical afternoon rainstorm, thunderstorm that happens, it's happened every day on this trip. That's just typical in the mountains. And the dirt road turns to mud. You'll be in a world of hurt if you're on street tires like that, or crappy all-terrains that come with a lot of those vehicles. So I do think you need good tires. This is the type of trail that if you've got any bolt on your vehicle that could potentially come loose, this is the kind of trail that's going to make it come loose. It'll also make your kidneys sore. Okay, this is much better. Wow, that's not better. I gotta roll my window up. Ah, dust. Emergency, emergency. Okay, there we go. Whew. I can give my insides a break from rattling around. All right, second thing you don't need to go on an overlanding trip like this, you don't need a rooftop tent. Every place that I have camped so far on this trip has been nice flat ground, so there would have been no issues setting up a ground tent. You don't need it. Is it handy? Yes. Are they stupid expensive? Yes. Is it worth it? Well, that depends on how often you are out and about doing this. If you're out often, then I think it is, because the value of a rooftop tent is just in the simplicity and the speed of the setup. Now, where a rooftop tent is not great is if you're not out very much, and if you're going somewhere to set up base camp and then wheel an area. So then you're setting up, taking down your tent every single day to go run trails and come back to the same camp. That's where a good ground tent comes in. That's where a trailer is fantastic for that type of situation. So is a rooftop tent necessary? No. Do I absolutely love mine because of how often I'm out and how quickly it sets up and takes down? Absolutely. But this could easily have been done with just a basic tent from Walmart, and it would have been just fun. What a beautiful lake. Oh my gosh, look at this. Normally I would, fly my drone through the lake and through this canyon, but there's too much traffic on it. I got multiple cars behind me, past multiple cars coming this way, so it doesn't work very good. It's too people-y. Beautiful, but peoply. All right, I made it down the mountain on a very rough and not very scenic trail. Airing up now because I hit pavement and I've got to go through Baxterville. I want to be in Creede by lunch. I'm assuming Creede has some really cool place for lunch. And then hit trail again. So that's the plan. Slight change of plans, only in lunch. There was a mountain pizza company that was staring me in the face as I was FaceTiming with Kara in Baxterville, and I couldn't pass it up. It was quite delicious. So got some gas, now heading to Creede, then onto the trails. As I'm making my way to Creede, and it is a gorgeous drive. My gosh. Let's continue the conversation. Another thing that you don't need for these types of overlanding trips are fancy power setups. Now, I love the 200 amp hours worth of power that I have in the back of my Gladiator, that I can just keep everything plugged in. I don't have to worry about it. All my lights are controlled off of it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Do you need any type of power setup like that? No, of course not. I mean, just a simple, small 500 watt hour power station would be more than enough. And if you don't care about, if you have an ice chest and don't care about running a fridge, you don't even need that. You can just keep your, stuff charged while you're driving, and then you don't have to worry about it overnight. So you don't need the fancy aux batteries or the dual battery setups, that sort of thing, unless you actually have the power needs to justify it, which most people don't. So mark that on the things that you don't need for this type of overlanding trip. Creede is a neat little mountain town, and I don't know why. There's no snow skiing here. There's some good off-roading north of here, so maybe that's why. But there's nothing else nearby really. But it's just a cool little town. I've never actually driven through Creede before, except just on the main road. So thought since I had the time, I'd just drive around. It shouldn't take me very long. Park there. Can't fit there. I love these little mountain towns. Got Kara a little bracelet, and I got it's called a mountain snow cone thing. It's a shaved ice with a blob of vanilla ice cream in it. It's so good. Well, do I look different? I found a shower. There was the San Juan Sports, or I don't know. There's an outdoor store that you could pay $6 to use their shower. That's awesome. All shaved, all clean. That's perfect. I like this town. Now it's time to head to the trails and get dirty again. Let's go see what Stony Pass is all about. But first, holy crap, that cabin is beautiful. Alright, as I'm getting started up what will be Stony Pass, the final thing that you absolutely positively do not need to do this type of overlanding trip is any type of social media account and cameras and drones and all the things. It's kind of a joke that you can't go overlanding without an Instagram account or a YouTube channel, and I realize that's ironic because I have an overlanding YouTube channel. But everyone that I know of, me, all my friends that are doing this now, we started doing it just because we loved it. We got lucky and got to make something of this. So, you know, you can go overlanding without a single photo taken, or you can definitely go overlanding without a drone or GoPro. Now I get it. You know, this is 2023. Just about everything has some social media niche to it. But is there even a thing that doesn't have a social media niche to it? I mean, cooking does, fashion does. I mean, insert whatever. Woodworking does. I mean, everything does. So, I mean, I get it. It's 2023, but I mean, don't do this just for the social media aspect of it. Do it for you. And again, I know, ironic. I'm on this trip. This is my job now. So, and it's the most amazing job in the world. But I got lucky. 100%, I got lucky. So just, it's not necessary. Just get out and enjoy being in the outdoors. Enjoy the exploration. Enjoy the camping. Just enjoy the experience. So, there you go. Oh my gosh, there's a moose in the water. There's two mooses, whatever. Look. That was awesome to see a mama and a baby moose in the water. I mean, my day is made. I tried to get my Sony camera with the long lens out, but before I could do that, mom and the baby got out of the water and went and hid in the bushes. Whew, that was awesome. Three moose. Three mooses. Three moose. Oh my gosh. I could have stayed there taking photos and video all day long. Whew. Day made. That was awesome. I mean, in the hierarchy of wildlife in Colorado, you got deer at the bottom. Then I think you got the pronghorn antelope. Then you got elk. Then you got moose. And then at the top you got bear. That was awesome. Actually, I forgot bighorn sheep, because there's bighorn sheep here. We've seen them, but they're probably up there with moose. I'd probably put them as a tie. I stopped to air down real quick and just happened to stop in front of this gorgeous Wagoneer. I love that. Nice Jeep, dude. Every time I get asked what's my favorite place and all of our travels, what's my favorite, my answer is always the place we haven't been yet. And this trip has not disappointed. 95% of this trip was brand new territory that I've never been on before, and it has been incredible. I mean, I can't say this is my favorite place now because I've been there now, but it was. Terrain has changed quite a bit, as has the trail. There's a lot less traffic here, so that's nice. Nice little campsite down there. Always love meeting people on the trail that watch the channel. That was cool. It was nice to meet them. If the campsite I have picked out on that river is taken, I might cry. Because as gorgeous as that is down there, oh, I want to camp on it so bad. Oh my gosh.
All right, now to see if there's anybody down here at camp. And if it's as epic as I think it's gonna be. Oh. I mean, that's pretty nice. I mean, I think I have to stay here. This is too unbelievable to pass this up. It's a huge campsite too. You could get a lot of rigs in here. And it's secluded off the main road over there. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is pretty freaking awesome. I just feel like I won the lottery. I just can't believe that this spot was available. I feel like the luckiest overlander alive. Yeah, this is a campsite to remember for sure. I think it's the best one of the whole trip, and I've had some pretty epic ones. Now I can't say for sure, but I am pretty certain that is a big cat print. Because if that were a dog, or even I mean it's definitely not a bear, but if that were a dog, you'd see the claw marks in the print, since dogs can't retract their claws and cats can. So I'm pretty sure that's a big cat. I've been sitting here enjoying the sound of the stream, getting some work done. I've got a video exporting. That this video will come out before this video. It's about time for dinner. I'm just gonna have leftover pizza, but I thought I'd try the new awning. But I love this awning. First of all, it's freestanding. I do put the pole on this side just because I like to make sure it's up above my head over here in the kitchen area. But it's massive. So much space. I do have the wall kit for it too, so I can fully enclose this if I want to. It does have a little extension pole here just to help, push rain down. I love that. And it's got a full set of lights in all of the bars. Every bar has LEDs all along it. And I wired that to my aux batteries and to my switch. And so check this out. Look, look, look. I mean, how awesome is that? I have never seen another awning with LEDs on every pole all the way to the ends. So I when it gets dark later, I'm gonna turn them on and just to see how much light is under here. I just think that's freaking awesome. How's this for dinner with a view? Wow, check this out. I mean, this is gonna be awesome. Okay, I love it. Good morning. Hated leaving that campsite this morning, but I am making my way up Stony Pass in southern Colorado with the goal by about lunchtime to meet Kara in Durango. If you've been following along with our adventures, Kara has been in Northern California for the last couple weeks with her friend Danielle. I've went home for a little bit, then came back out to Colorado, where I have been on a solo trip with the intent of meeting up with her. We have some really cool things planned. After we meet up in Durango, we are going to this really cool train ride and zipline. I think it's the longest zipline in the country. I may be wrong on that, but I know it takes 5.5 hours to do this whole zipline thing. So super pumped about that. They feed you lunch up in the canopy, and then we're gonna go explore. Just the two of us, and I think we're gonna go skydiving again. That hasn't been nailed down yet, but I think we are. I think we're gonna go skydiving here in Colorado, which should be epic. Right off the bat, Stony Pass is the most technical trail I have done on this trip. So far, just about everything's been dirt roads, and I haven't even really needed four-wheel drive. But this is fun. It's the first time I've been on this one. This will dump me out into Silverton, and then from there, maybe grab a quick breakfast, and then head to Durango. So, but I'm enjoying this so far. I mean, I just left camp, and it's already gotten like this, so it is good. It's quite beautiful through here with these dense pines. You got big rocks and boulders and stuff on the side of the hill. It's quite different than any other place I've been so far. There's this overlook right off the trail. Sun's just barely coming up over the mountains. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I have seen so many incredible things on this trip. So many memories. That whole die with memories, not dreams. Lots of memories. Made it. Well, officially made it to Stony Pass, 12,650 feet. Also on the Continental Divide. It is breathtaking up here. Now it's time to make my way down into Silverton. Took me about an hour and a half to get to here. I don't know how long it'll take me to get to Silverton. I really want to go play on the snow. But my wife is more important.
Stony Pass is absolutely breathtaking. And it's got some nice technical spots along it. The views are just mind-boggling. Then you cross over into this, what's this, the western side, and the terrain totally changes. The mountains get a lot more rugged and rocky. I highly recommend. Going from Creede to Silverton up via Stony Pass. Highly recommend. Definitely the most gorgeous drive I've done on this trip. But wow.
I made it just outside of Silverton, back to pavement, airing the tires back up because it'll be a few days before I'm off-road again with Kara. So that's the priority for today. Head to Durango and see my wife again. Look who's home!
Hello.
Oh, it's been way too long.
It's been a long time.
You're never doing that again.
What?
No, never. Mwah.
How many weeks has it been? Almost 3.
Almost 3. Long time. Yeah, this is our home in Durango for a couple days.
Yeah, it's nice.
It was very nice. We're gonna go down.
Well, good morning. It is the next day.
The next day.
Yes, I'm still wearing the same shirt. But you changed.
Of course.
Oh, we are off to Soaring Treetop Adventures, which is a combination train ride through the mountains to their zip line, which is it the longest one in the country?
Yeah.
We think maybe so. We could be wrong on that, but we think maybe so. But we know it's like 27 zip lines through the mountains, through the treetops, with lunch up in the canopy. So it should be incredible. We've had this planned since before we left on this trip, and
We actually had it planned for back when we were in Colorado before.
oh, this was several years
I had
ago.
met my weight loss. This is a weight loss goal thing. So there's a weight limit on it, and so just like skydiving, it's something that I wanted to do. Well, I had lost weight previously, and then there was a forest fire out here, so
Oh
it
yeah,
had completely shut it down. They weren't able to
that was
do it.
2019, I think.
No, it was before
2018?
then. 2018,
2018.
I think. And so, and then I gained my weight back, and so I wasn't able to do it. And now here I am and can do it again.
So we're gonna go on this epic train and zip line thing. So we're pumped.
On the car here. Like bounty. Is this your first time on a train? Are you excited? I'm afraid if you stuck your head out now to get bounced off by a rock.
There's got to be a little bit of gas.
Yeah, just make sure. They sit at the wall, right? Well, that was the coolest train ride ever. We are on the Durango Silverton train. They pick us up, they drop us off here, and then the train here continues on to Silverton. But I think we get the best part of the train ride on this trip. So you get what they call a gourmet lunch here with that you had. This is the hardest choice that you have to make here, but it's a River's Edge picnic. They've got barbecue pork, turkey focaccia. I'm getting the mango curry chicken salad. This is going to be awesome. So we just learned all the staff live here 4 days out of the week. They take the train in. They've got multiple cabins around here. And that golf cart that I just filmed, it can go on the train. And so they get their groceries by the golf cart traveling on the train tracks on what we just did. Like, I want to sign up for that trip. I want to ride the golf cart from Rockwood to here. That would be the coolest job ever. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm excited.
These are the nicest people ever.
Super nice.
I want to come over here and work here.
The riding on the train was beautiful.
It's so good.
And I can't wait to go ziplining. I wonder how high we go up. Because we zipline across the Animus.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lunch.
I think tomorrow we're gonna try to find a place to go whitewater rafting. You know,
Do all the things.
Yeah.
I'm also nervous. I skydived just the other day.
How are you nervous for this?
I don't know.
Ready! Okay, make sure you keep those hands low, knees high, and down 2 steps.
Okay.
See you later.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, first one. Woo!
Hello, Matt.
Hello. Bye. Whoa! What's happening, Kara?
Hello.
Welcome in.
Thank you. Whoa. Gotta go up the stairs. Y'all want to lean in and take a nice big sniff? Sheila smells very delicious. She smells like pancakes or
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, vanilla. So
Is this one of
Yummy.
the trees that Ben told us to find?
I don't know.
we're
That
gonna
smells like
not
vanilla.
Maybe.
So what did you ask?
It's one of the trees that has a scent of vanilla.
Yes,
What's it called?
Ponderosa pine.
Yeah, that's it.
Smells like
Yeah.
the breeze. Yeah. So this scent. Can anybody guess why this tree smells so good?
No.
To
The sap.
attract,
I usually hear sap.
to
Attract.
attract bugs and
Maybe
stuff?
the opposite of that.
To repel?
To repel.
Really?
Yeah. So if you don't have bug spray on, give this tree a nice big hug, and I promise you that bark beetles won't be chewing into your bark. Because that's what this scent does for the tree. So bark beetles are a certain species of beetles that chew through the bark of a tree, and they nest inside of it in the system of pipes that moves nutrients throughout the tree. And this can kill a tree within 1 to 2 years.
Oh, wow.
And it's really harmful. They carry a fungus called blue stain fungus that wipes out those trees. So these Ponderosa pines produce this chemical that smells like vanilla to us, but it tastes really bad to those bark beetles. And so whenever they get to a tree that has a lot of this chemical, they will typically avoid it and go to a different tree. And the oldest trees in the forest make the most of this smell, so they're most protected. That's why I have you smell this tree. She's the oldest tree you're gonna stand on today.
Okay.
It's older than 300 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we named her Sheila because the
Thanks,
guest
Sheila.
said it smelled like their grandma's kitchen, and their grandma's name is Sheila. So.
That is so crazy.
I know, right?
Like, I just want to keep sniffing the tree. That is so bizarre.
Spot. Bend those knees. Perfect. Great form. See you later.
That's a really popular intern on this one, guys.
Matt, I'll have you move on forward.
This is so much fun. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is the best.
Hey!
What's up, guys?
Grab this pole when you get up here.
All right.
Grab that pole. Stand on up.
Got it.
Come on.
All right.
I
He almost did it too.
I kicked off the tree.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. This one's called Aspen Alley. I can't see where I'm going. Oh, okay. Woo! Whoa, man, that was fast.
It's a little quicker than the ones you've been on. Yeah.
That was awesome.
You made it.
How was that one?
That was fun. It was beautiful.
Oh my gosh, those are good.
I don't know what to do. I have no idea.
All right, you wanna hold that down?
Look at the view from here.
No, that's why I've been taking pictures.
Golly. Oh, hi, Kara.
Hello.
Did you miss me that much?
I did. From the
One more
last
step
tree.
up for me.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I like your earrings.
Thank
or
you.
gauges.
Yeah, yeah.
I get you clip right here.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
So you have a little piece.
Say it's a ground squirrel, it actually looks like a squirrel more than a chipmunk.
are similar.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll find them.
I'll get you for the little
Keep your hands still.
You get a snack break. And a water break.
Water bottle though.
And a water bottle. Oh yeah. I realize that. They think everything.
I know, they do. This is really nice. They even provide little chipmunks for entertainment.
I know.
Look at that little guy.
I want to take him home. All right, Kara's supposed to meet me. There she is. She's gonna try to get water on me. Ah! Woo! Alrighty. Got it. She got me. That was awesome. It felt good.
Come on in.
Okay.
You got me good.
Did I?
Yeah, it felt good.
Good.
See that?
Love you. You almost went upside down.
I feel like I come in hot.
Oh, that's fine. One more
Okay, just
It'll be a big step forward.
Big step forward.
With your legs straight.
All right,
And
ready?
You're good to go.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. This is kind of nerve-wracking. Wow. Woo!
All right, Matt, just plant those feet on the ground and stand up straight.
You got it. Boom.
Welcome back to Earth.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Not like that.
Just plant those feet on the ground and stand up straight. Well, good thing that's the only one you gotta do today, right?
No, I don't. It's just a step off.
Yeah.
Says the person who's jumped out of 2 airplanes.
Yeah. But it's a step. Of course I did.
Well, the first half of the course is done. And the next half of the course goes all along the river.
10 times.
10 times we crossed the river.
Yep.
But I think lunch is next. This is lunch. Oh my gosh, look at this view. This is so awesome. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this.
I know. I picked a ziplining and like a little sandwich.
A little box like sandwich, but no. This is freaking awesome. Well, lunch was absolutely delicious.
I'm so full.
So full. And now we get to span across the river. It's a long one.
Yeah, I think it is.
Y'all, this is the coolest place ever. Woo! Oh my gosh, this river is so beautiful! Woo! Wow! Oh my God!
Hey, Matt.
Woo! Coming in hot.
job, Tara.
Woo!
I gotcha.
That was fun.
That was awesome.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh my gosh! I can feel that. Yo!
You ready?
Ready. I gotta work on my upside down.
He's crazy. Yeah! Look at that river. Whoa!
What's up, Kevin? What's up, buddy?
Come on in.
When you're on this other side of the river, there's some pretty good hiking involved.
I know.
It's beautiful. So you're ziplining and hiking. It's kind of a combo deal.
Beautiful.
Let's go! Look at that! All right, Karen and I are on the racetrack. We get to go side by side, see who wins.
Carol, would you like to come on your mark?
Get set, go!
Oh, she's in the lead! Got a touch! Got a touch so I can pass her! Oh no! She's winning! Oh! I win!
I don't know.
We'll call it a tie. All right, this is the last and longest and fastest.
45 miles per hour is what somebody got.
45.
45?
Yep.
What, 1,400 feet long?
Yep.
Through the trees, over the river.
Love you.
Love you! Woo! Oh my gosh, the view is incredible. Look at that. Holy crap! This is so crazy! Wow! Oh my gosh! Woohoo! This is the best! Wow! Woohoo!
Hi, man. Hello.
Oh, that was the best!
Watch it back there, very good.
Woo! What do you think of that one?
That was so fast.
That was like crazy
I
fast.
feel like I'd beat 45 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah, that is crazy fast.
And then like I had my back to the tree, so I was like, I don't know.
I know.
All right, you're gonna get
I felt that.
Take out a tree.
Well, that was totally worth it.
Incredible.
Such a fun day
Yeah.
with the lunch and the staff. It's so good.
And the zip lines going over the river.
That was the best part.
That was my favorite part.
The last one, they just need like a whole bunch of that last one. Do that over and over and over again. Now they need an option to raft back to Durango.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. You'd probably die, but oh yeah. Now we wait for our train to come pick us up. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
Yo, we're awesome.
time for our next adventure on this trip. After the zipline yesterday, we went back to our Airbnb and never left.
No, we were tired.
We just relaxed and chilled. But it is the next day, and now we're going to whitewater rafting because why not?
Yeah. The river looked so pretty yesterday, so I was like, Matt wanted to go paddleboard, and I was like, we've been paddleboard, let's go rafting.
Yeah. So we're going to go float the Animas River.
That'll
And
be a first.
I've never rafted before. I've canoed, kayaked, never rafted.
I rafted twice.
So I'm pumped.
It's exciting, but the waters are a little bit lower here, so it made me more like a float trip.
I don't care. It's
Yeah.
in the water. Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's our guide.
Maybe it's Carson.
That's Carson. I like the style.
Can I grab it?
Oh, thanks, dude.
You got to get started early.
And one back. Are you guys all one group or?
No, we're all
Nope.
different groups.
3 different
All
groups.
3 different groups?
Yeah.
Alrighty. It only gets better. Before I forget, let's do names. Phil? Jody?
Nick.
Tatum,
Wait, I'm sorry, could you middle row?
Nick.
Nick?
Tatum,
Tatum?
Kara,
Matt
Kara, C-A-R-A.
Okay.
and Matt.
Matt.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Matt, good one.
Here over there.
2 forward.
2. Oh, it's a dove.
A little big. Oh, he's still got a spot.
He does.
And all
Oh,
forward.
there's another one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's got twins.
Got twins. Congratulations, Mom.
Mule deer or are those white?
And take a break. Those are mule deer. We have mule deer to the west.
And so tame.
Yeah, he's
Woo!
going to get into.
Come on. Come on over.
It's on you, man.
Hey,
It's on
Dave,
you.
might as well do it. Might as well do it now.
Like, they just like paddle each other.
Better here than in the park, right?
Come on, babe, get in.
No. That's chilly though. Well, Eric, it feels good when the sun's out. But
That's why we're in the front.
I did not sign up for this.
Yeah, you did. You signed the papers when you married me.
True.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, no.
Please do.
One more. I told you, we're going to be bouncing off the rock.
Loving it.
Yeah.
And all back. One more. And all forward. Big small break.
There it was. You ready?
I'll ever be ready. Go.
Finish me.
Go all forward. Let's go. Forward, forward.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Keep going.
Woo!
Oh yeah. Forward, forward. All good.
Oh yeah!
One back, one back. And all forward, hard, hard. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Let's go.
Woo! Woo!
Right on, let's take a break.
Oh yeah! That was great.
And all forward. Let's do it.
Woo! Again.
Forward. One back, nice and easy. Brace yourself for the bump.
Well, that was a blast.
So much fun.
That was an absolute blast. We did was it Durango River Trippers?
Yes.
Yeah, they did such a good job.
Yeah.
All right, guys, what are we doing today?
I thought we were doing a hot air balloon.
Oh yeah, snorkeling.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Safety measures for the hot air balloon are a little extreme. Cool. Well, so you guys nervous, excited?
I'm excited.
Awesome.
I'm excited to see different, because I've skydived twice
Oh,
now.
so okay, cool. You've gone before.
Yeah, this one's not our first jump,
Right on.
so anxious to see the terrain from up high.
Yeah, good choice. Yeah, I mean the scenery is great, so
Yeah.
be sure to look at it. All right, let's do it. Yeah!
That's so awesome.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, hop up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, Kara,
Get
you
my
did it.
legs back.
Woo!
Yeah, that was awesome. Oh, there he is. Woo!
Yeah. Nice. You guys are cruising.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back, man. How was it?
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
We did it again.
Wow.
Yeah. That was awesome.
It was great.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
Well, we're doing it again,
Again and again.
in Colorado.
Why not? Another state.
This is jump number 3 for me and
4.
4 for you. So,
Will you ever get ahead of me?
at least I'm gonna tie you.
Oh, you do. Well, you gotta do it in a state that I haven't went. Or that I've went.
Okay.
You gotta do it in a state that I've already done.
Okay.
All right, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What are we doing today?
We're gonna jump out of an airplane.
Oh yeah.
Again.
Sounds pretty crazy.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Have you always wanted to do this?
This is my 4th time.
Oh my God! You should be taking me.
Yeah, I wanna do AFF.
Okay.
Skydive time, Matt.
It is.
Rocky Mountain this time.
Rocky Mountain skydive, first time in Colorado.
Let's go get you 2 miles high.
All right, sounds good.
I wanna do AFF.
skydiving?
That was beautiful. I love it.
Pretty fun, right?
Yes.
Would you
was
do it
great.
again?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, ready to go
Woo,
again.
jump number 4.
Yes.
Well, I think that's about as much fun as we are allowed to have on this trip.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I know. Tomorrow we actually have to go home.
We do have to make our way through other states.
Yeah, let's just skydive Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This was packed full of all different kinds of fun, and hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed our adventure.
And if you like what we're doing and you want to support the adventure and gain access to special content, special events, all of our GPS data,
Yep.
check out the Patreon link in the video description.
Yeah.
And be sure and subscribe. Help us reach that goal of 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. Yeah, that's it.
I was checking. I'm not wearing any merch, but
No.
to get our merch, you can go to
My shirt is appropriate, but not our merch.
shop overlandapparel.com for our merch, guys.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.